Hey there, smoking this small billiard. It says Briar Extra, B-R-U-Y-E-R-E, Briar. And I'm coming to you today to give you my thoughts on what I'm smoking. This is about my fourth bowl of Sutliff's Golden Age. This is the first Sutliff blend I've tried from their English line, although I would quibble with that classification because I think an English blend needs latakia, and this doesn't have it. At least not according to their description on their website, nor my palate. I do like this blend a lot. This is the first non-aromatic Sutliff I've tried. And not surprisingly, it's my favorite because I'm not a big aromatic fan, but I really do like this. Tin description is rather sparse. It just says darkened tobaccos and Perique, which I think is a little misleading. It would lead me to think of stoved Virginias with Perique, or Black Cavendish with Perique, or something like that, some tobacco that's been darkened in that way. And there's a fuller description on the website. As I hope it shows up in this lighting, a lot of those tobaccos are not darkened. A lot of lighter tobaccos in this blend, which, when you get online, you'll find out that there is some Black Cavendish in here, but there's also Virginia, Burley, and Orientals. Which, I think this is a really good blend. I usually am a seasonal smoker, and so I don't tend to smoke latakia English blends during the summer. They, to me, just seem to go with colder weather, you know, that campfire-ish sort of smell you get. With me, seems to really go with the cooler, crisper weather of fall and winter. So in the summer, for me, it's mostly Virginias, Burleys, Virginia Perique blends. But this is a nice kind of change of pace from that for me. It was something I really like when I'm not wanting an English blend, but maybe wanting something a little different from a Virginia Perique blend. If you take, you know, say the Black Cavendish, Virginia, and Perique, that seems to be something like what you get with Luxury Bullseye Flake from Peter Stokkebye, and it kind of has a little bit of that flavor. You get that coming through, a little bit of sweetness from the Virginia, not quite as sweet. Then you get this sort of exotic, spicy mustiness from the Orientals coming through, and then also the Burleys provide some earthy nuttiness as well. They just kind of color that Virginia Perique flavor. Sometimes you get a sort of dynamic flavor with all these different things going on. Sometimes it does taste more just like a Virginia Perique blend, but then sometimes you get more of that Burley and Oriental presence, you know, a few puffs later, which I kind of enjoy sometimes, to have that kind of changing, dynamic sort of character to smoking one bowl, and it kind of changes on you and it kind of keeps you interested. When I did smoke one bowl of this in a larger pipe, I didn't get that as much, probably because there's a little bit in a larger bowled pipe, especially a wider bowl. More likely to have everything, a little bit of everything burning at one time, so you kind of just mix all those together rather than in one harmony, I guess, as opposed to tasting them more in a melody, one note following the other. It's a pretty mild to medium blend, I would say. Maybe a little more towards the medium, but it's not something that's super heavy, which I think also is nice in the spring and summer months. So I really like this. Something I plan to keep smoking, maybe pick up some more of at some point, although I've got a lot of tobacco to smoke through, so I don't know if I'm going to just run out and buy it quite yet. Hopefully this fall I can give some further thoughts, especially in comparison to something like Cornell and Deal's. What was the name of that blend I got from them? Haven't smoked it in a while, but it's a Virginia Oriental blend they do. Oriental Silk is the name of it. So maybe I'll compare it to that. Similar thing, Virginias, Orientals, That one doesn't have the burley or perique, but it also, like this one, doesn't have the Latakia. So if you're not a Latakia fan, but you want something a little more exotic than Virginia's, Virginia Burley, Virginia Perique, give it a shot. If you want to change a pace for the fall and winter, when you like the Latakia blends a lot, but then you want something to switch it up, go for it. This is also a good change of pace from the Virginias, the aromatics, and things like that. And this is not, I think, so full on the palate that it would be something completely foreign to an aromatic smoker. So this might be a way to transition into English blends, even though it's not very aromatic. So if that sounds good to you, I would definitely recommend trying some of this Sutliff Golden Age. Cheers.